Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Sports Time HQ. I am your host, Fernando. Joining with me today is indeed my great co-host, Gary. Gary, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. I woke up. What's up?
I just pulled Malik Neighbor's crazy card. sorry. But you woke up on the right side.
You're in a break right now, as we speak.
Well, here's the problem. The problem is I decided to just join it, and it was supposed to go quick, and it's on the last card. But I just to add the cherry on top, I got the Malik Neighbors. I mean, I got the Giants in the
All right. Well, there you go. Congrats.
Sorry, but how are you doing?
No, it's good, man. I was gonna say I woke up in a good mood, so that's hey, good for you, man. I have a good feeling about today. I think I'm gonna win some fantasy matchups, hopefully win a couple bets, and it's going to be a good Sunday.
I think the best thing for you is maybe Cedric Tillman.
Yeah, he's back today. We'll see if Dylan Gabriel can maybe actually get the ball to him. I doubt it, but I think Judkins is going to have a day. So for everybody that's watching this right now, with the Judkins start-sit question, don't even debate it. You got to stick him in your lineup today.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't put Judkins in the lineup, it's either you're in a dynasty and you're tanking, but Judkins has to be a must start. But let me ask you this, Travion Henderson, what do you feel about him this week?
I'm starting him over a couple guys this week in my fantasy. I mean, I don't have great options either, but definitely hoping that against the Bucks, who gave up a lot of points to running backs, with Ramondre out. He had a solid week last week, like 12.5 points. I'm hoping he can do at least that again. Maybe do that again and get in the end zone. Does that, does that sound about right? Like, give me another 18 points or whatever it is. I'd love that.
Should we say Henderson to get in the end zone and Jennings not find the end zone this time?
That would be like a plus 2,000 parlay because you already know Jennings is going to get in there.
Oh, you just always. It's so annoying how the Patriots.
It is so annoying. It is so annoying.
Why can't they just give the ball to their top running back that they just drafted? Perfect opportunity. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But, Gary, we got ourselves, I think it's the last international game, or maybe one more, but I think it's the last one.
Yeah, I don't know how many more remaining. It might be the last one, but yeah, we got another one going on in a half hour.
I just realized it's not even going yet.
Not yet.
Oh, that's great. That's what we like. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see.
Nice and early.
And nice. Yeah, literally, it is early for you.
For me, yeah, but I'm here.
For me, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But hey, we take it. We take it. But Falcons and Colts, it's going to be an interesting game. I don't know why, I just feel like it might be a little closer because it's an international game. For some reason, sometimes it's close. But this is also could be a game that the Colts really just secure their win, secure themselves as a top contending team. And It could be just the Colts going all the way.
Yeah, no, it's definitely possible. They obliterate just about everybody, I guess, except last week for the Steelers. But they look good. Jonathan Taylor looks good. Daniel Jones last week came back down to earth a little bit. Maybe, we'll start to see that more. But, Colts fans are hoping that he's the real deal. I'm still not convinced, I'll be honest with you. I want to see it in the playoffs.
Okay.
Listen, it's Daniel Jones. We saw one okay year from him, even when they went to the playoffs and beat the Vikings or whatever it was. He wasn't even like that great. He was okay. But outside of that, we just saw trash. So it's like, it's going to take me a little bit to believe in him again. Like I said, he's playing great right now, but I want to see it in the playoffs, especially when, they're the 1 seed right now. So it's not just him that's playing well. They have debatably the best running back in the league right now. Their defense is playing really good. Pittman is having a really nice comeback here. So it's not like, it's all him. The team itself is playing good. Apparently they have, the weapons and stuff. They just got Sauce Gardner.
Amazing.
I think
they did lose to Forrest Buckner.
Yeah, I did see that. I think the Jets won that trade with Sauce Gardner. I think 2 firsts for him is a little crazy, but they still, nonetheless get an all-pro talent corner in Sauce Gardner. So they have, some good pieces.
But at the moment, you say they win the trade. If the Colts somehow, some way go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, are you
That's a
going to
different
still
story.
say? Yeah. Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
100% a different story.
It's basically almost like how the Rams and the Lions traded Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's the
mean,
same exact way.
I thought Jared Goff was the better quarterback at that point, but I mean, in the end, Matthew Stafford's the one with a ring. So
Exactly right.
at that point, which side wins. But if say Matthew Stafford didn't win didn't win, we could be talking about the trade still and who would have won, who
Yeah.
wins the trade.
Yeah.
But I think right now
it's totally a different scenario.
Yeah, exactly. Thursday Night Football happened. Picked the Chargers on my Survivor pick. Sorry, not the Chargers, the Broncos. And boy, was I sweating the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
that game was absolutely awful.
it was the Thursday Night Football of Thursday Night Footballs.
Yeah, for sure.
But the Raiders quarterback, Geno Smith, who they just got, suffered a quad contusion on Thursday Night Football. It should not be long term, but this is definitely something to monitor, especially if the Raiders are trying to win maybe a couple more games, try and come back. But again, it's a tough division that they're dealing with.
I don't know who was worse on Thursday, him or Bo. I mean, terrible.
Bo is so bad. Bo is so bad.
So bad. I mean, I know it wasn't like perfect conditions, like it was really windy and stuff, but I mean, they couldn't move the ball at all. Like we had 10-7, and we were lucky to get that. I think we had like 4 combined picks, something like that. A couple. I mean, one of them was not Geno's fault, bounced off of Genti's hands, but I think Bo might have had a tough pick too. I don't know, but they were. I'll be honest with you. After like 5 minutes in the third quarter, I didn't watch it. Like for the most part, I didn't watch the second half because it was just so bad. I was like, I already know where this is going. The Broncos had one of these games. What was it against the Colts? 2 years ago, whatever it was, and it was I don't even remember the score, 9-6 or something like that, and it was just so awful. So I was like, I already know where this game's going. I just shut it off and didn't even bother to turn it back on. But I was glad that I didn't because no other scoring happened.
I tell you, the only time I actually watched it was ironically actually the last 2 minutes of the game.
Well, sounds about right.
I mean, it was the most important, but I mean, hey.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, how about the fact that Brock Bowers drops 44 points 2 weeks ago when I happened to play him, and then last week he dropped 4 points.
Yeah.
Just give me a break, dude. Give me a break.
It's just tough. Brian, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Oh my God. I mean, I started him in I started him. I started Trey Tucker. I started Cortland Sutton. None of those guys worked in my favor. Luckily, they weren't all in the same league.
Yeah.
Because it would be brutal. It'd be brutal. Recapping what we have on the bye week this week: Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee. Only 4 teams. Next week, I believe, is only 2 teams, if I do believe. Again, I can't be so sure, but I think it's only 2 teams. Which I wouldn't be surprised if it's the current games that are Falcons and the Colts in the Berlin week. Wouldn't be surprised. That's usually how they do it in international games.
Yeah.
I think I'm just trying to double check, but I don't think I can actually find it in time. Again, we got Berlin games.
Saints are off.
Saints.
Yeah, I just see Olave as a bye. I'm just going through my teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably maybe Saints Falcons.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it out, but I don't know. Saints Colts.
Saints Colts. Yeah. See, I knew it was one of the Berlin game.
I think the Falcons had bye week 5, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Oh, they did. They had an early bye week. Very early bye week.
Yeah.
All right. So just quickly going through the standings, and then we'll dive into everybody's favorite start and sit questions of the day. Going through the AFC, Denver Broncos, of course, on top of the AFC. sitting at 8-2 after the win on Thursday Night Football. Behind them is the Colts, the Patriots, and the Steelers, all division winners currently. And wild card, Bills, Chargers, Jaguars back in the mix, Chiefs right outside the mix. But, I mean, hey, Chiefs can easily still get in. The Ravens and Bengals somehow can still get in because Steelers are just 5 wins to their 3. So,
yeah, no, we definitely have a tight race coming down to the end. I mean, the Broncos are the worst 8-2 team I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll just throw that out there. As of right now, they
Broncos,
don't lose
do
at
you
home.
think so?
Well, yeah, I mean,
They
8
beat
and
the
2 for
Eagles, the undefeated Eagles.
8-2 for what we just saw. I mean, listen, I'm not buying it.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I would take the Patriots in a heartbeat to beat them in the playoff game. So,
Wow.
but that's just me. Big game today though for the Pats. Patriots going to Tampa Bay. That'll be a good one. I will be watching that because I bet on the over. So I will be watching that. We'll be rooting on the Patriots. I will be rooting on both teams for the over. But yeah, I will be watching that. I expect it to be a great game. I think Baker and Drake May are both going to go off.
What time is that at? No shot. It's a 1 p.m.
I think it is a 1 o'clock game. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be 3 a.m. my time.
Yeah. Hey.
Do I just go to bed after this and just wake up for 3?
That's not a bad idea at all. I think I'll be honest with you, I think this is a statement game. Like if you guys win, then
yeah, it's 100% statement game
for sure. Like maybe I was quick to write you guys off. Of course, want to see it in the playoffs too. Which if you guys were to win this game, I wouldn't say that you can't show in the playoffs. But big game for that division, especially with Buffalo right on the heels, sitting at 6-2, and they have the Dolphins today, so can totally expect them to win. But yeah, AFC North could be shaken up in the next couple weeks. That's starting to get a little bit closer as the Ravens are fully healthy now. So we'll see. We got a lot of good football coming.
Yeah, we have very good football coming, especially this week. Guys on TikTok that are watching currently, of course, we are live on YouTube. So if you do go on our YouTube and ask a question, we'll answer it right away. For your TikTok questions, we're going to get right into it right after. But up Phoenix, appreciate the heart me. I will answer your question. Gary, I need to start 2 out of this dumpster fire. Mason, Woody, Swift, or E. Davis?
Who the hell is E. Davis?
Well, monitor if Swift will start. We will go through the injury report. It does say Swift is expected to play. I would go Swift and Woody.
I'll be honest. I have absolutely no idea who E. Davis is, so I'm going to agree with you. I think.
Yeah, I think that is a dumpster fire. That is for sure.
Yeah, you're not wrong by saying that.
Jets RB2, 17 points last week. Are you meaning Isaiah Davis? You meaning Isaiah Davis?
Isaiah Davis. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know who E. Davis is, but Isaiah Davis.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't start him against the Browns defense.
No.
I
actually picked up the Browns defense.
Today. Yeah, I would hope that they dominate today. We'll see. I mean, Justin Fields is a mobile quarterback, so never really know what to expect especially with Justin Fields. I mean, he could go out and put up, fantasy-wise, 40 points. He could go out and put up 5. So, Browns defense should dominate, but we'll see. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't go Isaiah Davis.
No, not an absolute chance. He's saying Elijah Davis, but I don't think there is an Elijah Davis, unless I'm actually cooked. But no, there is no Elijah Davis on the Jets.
No, it's definitely Isaiah Davis, especially the fact that he went for 17 points.
Davis. Yeah. Isaiah Davis is the one that went 17 points week 8. Week 9, they were on a bye week. So, all right, let's go through the injury report real quick, and then we will definitely dive into. Actually, before we go into the injury report, let's go on the NFC. I got to talk the NFC conference too.
Yeah.
Talked about the AFC can't rule out the NFC. For the NFC, we have Eagles, the Bucks, the Seahawks, and the Packers, all division leaders. The wild card is the Rams, the Niners, the Lions, and then afterwards, we got ourselves the Bears and the Panthers and the Vikings all outside. Don't sleep on God tier Vikings. Also, JJ McCarthy, of course, but also the Panthers too.
Yeah, I mean they're sitting at what 5-4, I guess.
Yeah.
They could get in. Don't see it happening. I wouldn't be surprised if they just pull the Panthers and go on a big, 4-game losing streak, and then we're sitting at a 5-9 team, and like, oh yeah, or 5-8, whatever it is. We knew this team was going to be bad, but yeah, as of right now, statistically, they could get in. I think this is the top or 7 for the NFC, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think anybody else is, going to be squeaking in my opinion, right now. I could see the order shifting a ton. The Packers just can't seem to beat bad teams. So, I mean, they could very easily get rid of that number 1 to the Eagles. I think the Eagles are number 1 actually right now.
Eagles are 6-2, number 1.
Okay.
But it's
So, yeah.
Seahawks, Eagles, and Bucks that are all 6-2.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I could see, anybody going for that 1 spot. To be honest with you, like I said,
Yeah.
Buccaneers have a tough game against the Patriots today, and that's a huge win for them moving forward. Seahawks have the Cardinals today. Totally expect them to win, but I don't expect the Cardinals to roll over. Hey, they could. They could. I would pick Tampa Bay, especially because it's in Tampa Bay. But like I said, if the Patriots win, man, then that's a statement win for sure. Because let's just be honest, up until this point, they really haven't played anybody outside of the Bills. Beat the Bills. That was a great win. Outside of that, I don't think they've beaten a positive team. And that's crazy to say because
Not
they
that
have
I can
7
recall. But
well, the
I
Panthers
will mention,
Panthers now.
Yeah.
But
I will
outside
mention
of
the
those 2.
Patriots' only 2 losses this season were at home. They're 4-0 away.
Okay. I mean,
Bucks,
yeah, we'll
2-1
see.
at home.
We will see. I want to see it. Like I said, it's a statement win against a great top team in the NFC on the road.
Of course,
So
of course.
that would definitely be nice to see. But I'm like I said, I'm going to be keen into that game. I think the NFC wild card is set in stone. The Bears are playing good right now, but I don't think they're going to get in over
No,
any
I think
of these teams.
They could just slip out.
I can maybe see the Niners falling out just because they're so injured.
Panthers could be just so sneaky. Imagine they just somehow sneak in.
That would be kind of crazy, to be honest with you, because, I mean, absolutely nobody would expect that. But
no,
I think, in my opinion, out of any of these teams to slip out, it would be the Niners just because they're hurt. Purdy needs to get on the fields. And, I mean, yeah, they're hurt. And when he gets on the field, he's barely played. So is he going to look good? They have a tough game against the Rams today. So that'll be a big game, especially division-wise, because that division is still wide open. If I were to see any team slip out, it would be the Niners. If I were to see any team get in due to that, it would be the Bears. So I don't see any other team outside of them, getting in. Oh, let me guess, the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings. You can't forget about those god-tier J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, I'm forgetting them. I am 100% forgetting.
Listen, if J.J. McCarthy can lead this team to the playoffs, it would be huge. It'd be huge after the team sucked in the beginning. Just saying. All right, let's go into the injury report. Gary, the drill, of course. We're gonna name all the players all at once. We'll say which ones are our biggest between each position, and then after, guys, we're gonna go right to your questions over there on TikTok. Again, prioritizing those questions on our YouTube channel. We are live on YouTube right at this very moment. So if you ask a question that we may not see on TikTok, we will definitely see on YouTube, and you will be a prioritized question on YouTube. So, and again, make sure to like and subscribe and follow and, all those logistical stuff. All right, let's go down the quarterback list. Brock Purdy dealing with a toe injury. He is unlikely to play against the Rams. Mac Jones, of course, is to start again. But the Brock Purdy situation is he might be starting week 11. CJ Stroud dealing with a concussion injury. We've seen it every single time this year that if you have a concussion, you're most likely out the week after. He is out. Davis Mills, the guy I was at one point high on a little bit. He is to start again. Tyrod Taylor dealing with a knee injury, not playing against Cleveland. Fields will start. Jaden Daniels, dislocated elbow. Again, we know from last week, but I do want to mention he will not need surgery from what they state.
Crazy.
And he is not expected to go on IR. But a quarterback that is going on IR is Kyler Murray, who's dealing with a foot injury. Jacoby Brissett will play the next 4 games, which just means Brissett should probably be picked up in a lot of waivers, and that is only for me saying that he scored 20 plus or 22 plus fantasy points in all 3 games he started.
Yeah, I think in all honesty, Kyler Murray move might be because they don't want to publicly embarrass him. Am I possibly
Oh
speaking facts on
man,
that? I mean, I
I was
think they would
high
have
on
gone.
Kyler Murray at one point. Like
I
I
think they
actually
would
thought
have
he was
gone
great.
Brissett. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, they came out and literally said it that he was the starting quarterback. Whether within the system they knew that Kyler Murray was on the IR or not, it literally came out the day after they beat the Cowboys, and Kyler was not listed on IR at that point. So maybe they're just going with the hot hand and Brissett. That's what I would do, to be honest with you. Kyler
Yeah.
Murray, I'm sick and tired of watching him play. I'm not gonna lie, because it's check down central all game. He never gets Marvin Harrison Jr. the ball. I mean, we just saw what happens when you have a guy that actually targets your number one wide receiver. So I think fantasy wise and just for the sake of the Cardinals, have Brissett play. Not necessarily
Can
sure that
we
they want to win, but I would go
don't
Brissett.
forget Kyler Murray also signed a 5-year, $230 million contract a few years ago.
It's crazy.
If he was to be traded before June 1st, he would cost teams just about $18 million in dead cap for 2026, but they would also save the team 35 mil.
Yeah.
As for a release before June 1st, they're dealing with a $58 million dead cap and a negative $4.5 million in savings. But I do want to mention, if they were to trade after June 1st, Kyler Murray, say they trade him for peanuts, they're saving $42.5 million, and they're dealing with only a $10.7 million dead cap in 26 and a $7.2 million in 27.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be a bad move, to be honest with you. Just get off that contract. That's, kind of
Mm-hmm.
the position that we're in right now. Obviously, Kyler Murray is a much better quarterback than Deshaun Watson, but it's nothing fun having this linger over your. It's no fun having this linger over your head for years. Believe me, you're giving a ton of money to a player that just flat out doesn't deserve it. And in my
Yep.
opinion, Kyler Murray just flat out doesn't deserve it. Jacoby Brissett, we've only seen him for 3 games, I think, but he's played better. I say keep going with him. If you see the same that Jacoby Brissett is giving your offense way more than Kyler Murray was, you might have to look into trading him because
Yeah.
that you're just not getting what you thought you'd get out of this number one overall draft pick.
I know I'm currently dealing with this in my dynasty league. Like I do love Kyler Murray, but again, he just has not produced over the past
Yeah.
few seasons, and it comes to a point where you just can't trust that at that point.
Mm,
And this is where we are right now with Kyler Murray. Now they're going to have to deal with the offseason questions, whether or not what they're going to do with him.
yeah,
So
for sure.
I do think that's the biggest one out of them all. Jane Daniels, I don't know why. Please just put him on IR. Give the guy some rest. He needs it.
I can't believe he doesn't need surgery on that.
No, they're just going to locate it right back into place. He'll be
I
back next week.
guess.
He'll be back next week.
I
Don't worry.
guess. I mean, it's not a break, so I guess.
Yeah, true. Running backs. Bucky Irving dealing with that foot shoulder injury still. He is out. Rashad White to start. Another big day for Rashad White. Aaron Jones, right shoulder, anticipated to play against the Giants. DeAndre Swift, he is questionable this week. Again, this is something to monitor as it comes down to game time for him. Ramondre Stevenson dealing with a toe injury. He is out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Henderson's season.
Is it?
He scored 13 points. Give the guy a break. He
Oh.
scored 13 points. Start off slow,
Oh.
inch him in,
Here's the thing, though. That's his season high. And you drafted him as what? Probably like a 4th, 5th rounder.
Yeah.
Like he's your RB2, maybe flex if you went triple RB, which I doubt. But if you did, maybe your flex, and or at least that's what you expected at the beginning of the year. And I mean, yeah, I'm an Ohio State guy, and I have him in the league, so I want him to do great. But we need to lock in here. 12 points isn't going to get it done, especially this far into the season. I know he's in a crowded room, which I don't think he should be, but we need him to start getting going. Hopefully today he can give us what he gave us last week because he gets the yards and the targets for the most part. But he's only been in the end zone, once, I think, this season?
Yep.
So it's like, hopefully he can give us a game like that. Like I said earlier, give us those 12.5 points again today, plus a touchdown. And I would be perfectly happy.
I mean, it wouldn't be a problem. That wouldn't be such a bad thing, to be honest.
The Buccaneers give up, I think, the 9th most fantasy points to RBs. So hopefully today's the day.
All right. Hopefully it is. For the wide receivers, Kayshon Boutte, hamstring injury, out against Tampa Bay. Brandon Ayuk, he still dealing with that knee injury, still in IR. I actually did just trade for him in my Dynasty League, but Kyle Shanahan stating that he will play at some point this year. Who knows? It might be the last week of the season. We don't know. Ricky Pearsall dealing with a knee injury. He is out against the Rams. Terry McLaurin, quad injury. Unfortunate for season for Scary Terry because he's not so scary right now. He is out against Detroit. Marvin Mims dealing with that concussion injury. Again, he is out against the Raiders. T-Mac, hamstring injury, expected to play. Garrett Wilson, hyperextended knee, expected to play. Cooper Kupp, hamstring injury, better shot at playing this week. Matthew Golden, questionable for Monday Night Football against the Eagles. I'd bench him anyways. And my biggest one of the week, I think, for wide receivers, and Gary would love it, Cedric Tillman. He is activated from IR. I am hyped on Cedric Tillman. He's been a guy that I think is a sneaky play. And I just want to see him do good like he did this past season last year.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying the fact that he's sneaky. I agree with you in the sense that we don't have a tall receiver, and he's that guy. His only issues in his career has been staying healthy. When he's in there, he produces. I still have him. I've been holding on to him in my Dynasty League, and I'm like just waiting for him to get, fully healthy. He's not right now, but he's going to be on the field, so I hope that he can stay on the field. Don't trust Dylan Gabriel at all to give him the ball. So I'm not, maybe as hyped as you are to have him back. I think he's a great talent, an underrated talent at that. But he popped off for it was like a 4-week stretch where he was
last year, top, 18, 28, 19.
Yeah, he was like a top 8 wide receiver during that time.
Yep.
But he had, I think, Brissett throwing the ball. No, not Brissett. Sorry.
Flacco. Was Flacco there?
Flacco. It was either Flacco or, I don't know, somebody. Not Gabriel, I can tell you that much. So I don't think he's really going to be much of a difference, but maybe he's a touchdown threat because, like I said, he is our big wide receiver. Outside of our tight ends, he's miles ahead of anybody else in terms of red zone, in terms of what should be the red zone target.
I will mention in those 3-game span last year, he did score 3 touchdowns. In this year's 2-game span before going down with an injury, 16 and 10 points. Both of those he scored a touchdown in. So
that's what I'm saying, man.
Touchdown dependent.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, he is our red zone guy. He's the tallest guy on the team, and I think just if he stays healthy, like he could be a guy that sees a season where he's a flex play like every week, like a guaranteed flex play every week.
I also want to give some hope this week for Jerry Jeudy, and that's because Cedric Tillman's back. In those 2 games that Cedric Tillman was back, Jerry Jeudy did get a lot of targets. Again, it was with Joe Flacco in the beginning of the year. But I think Jerry Jeudy was the only wide receiver that any corner would be crazy not to go block or not to cover anyways. Other than that, you have nobody. Now that Cedric Tillman's back, I think there's some room for question on who's going to cover who, and I think it's going to be some opportunity for both targets and receptions for both Cedric Tillman and Jerry Jeudy this week.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm
Especially
not high
against the Jets. No sauce.
I'm not high on. Yeah, but I'm not high. Yeah, I mean, you make a good point that there's no sauce, but I'm not particularly high on any of the receivers today. I think Judkins is going to go off for a 30-point game again.
Well, as he should.
Wouldn't be surprised if he gets another 2+ touchdowns like he did against the Dolphins. I mean, I'm totally expecting them to run it down the throat. No sauce, like you said, no Quinn Williams anymore. So, I kind of expect them to be able to run the ball really well today. Hopefully they can.
Yeah, I'm hoping they can finally do something anyways. And I'm all in for Judkins. I'm actually trying to trade him in my dynasty as well. Tight ends, Harold Fannin, dealing with that hamstring injury. He is trending on playing this week against the Jets. Now, if he doesn't end up playing, which I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't, only because I don't think they need to try and re-injure that hamstring. You're gonna hopefully win the game. So, but if anything, he should be limited to playing this week.
Yeah, he's definitely not a start for me unless you need to. Again, I'm not high on any of these receivers for the Browns today, but out of all of them, Harold Fannon's the number one probably because Dylan Gabriel has shown consistency with him the most. So,
yeah, I 100% agree. Thursday Night Football, we managed to hit both overs and the Broncos. Sorry, we did not hit the overs.
No,
definitely did not hit the overs. But
definitely
we did
didn't hit the over.
Get the Broncos.
Yeah,
definitely got the Broncos. Hey, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. All right.
So what? Am I 8-2 on both? No, is that what that is? I can't see the.
Yes.
So overs, over unders on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
so yeah.
I should state
no,
that
it's
in
fine.
our.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So 8-2. Okay. Well, I mean, we're both doing pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, it's not a bad season for us. I just had a rough beginning, but you starting to lose your over unders has been a big thing for me because it's now back to back over under losses.
Yeah, it is. But compared to last year, dude, like I was so bad last year. Or actually, I ended up.
You were so bad in the beginning, and
then I had a great stretch at the end. Wow, it's like crazy how completely opposite it is. I'm not saying like my last couple of weeks have been horrible because I'm still like going like 500 the last couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah.
But like
16-4 is not bad.
No, not at all. But I started out wicked hot. Last year was a total opposite. I ended up finishing wicked hot. So it's kind of crazy to see.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I guess it's time for everyone who's been spamming the comments.
Yeah.
Absolutely spamming the comments. Appreciate all of you spamming the comments. Again, make sure you are liking, make sure you are subscribing, make sure you're hitting the follow button on TikTok. And all the whatnots that I need to state in logistics. No pun intended on the whatnot. Anyways, all right, let's start with Angel. Angel, start Judkins or Dowdle? Hoo-wee.
It's a very but I'm gonna lead Judkins, man. I really am. I think that the Jets have a horrible. Well, on paper, it should be a good defense. All their guys just traded away, but they have a bad run defense, and they just got rid of their premium run blocker.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I would lean on Judkins as well, and that's because I don't hate Dowdle. I think both will have a good game, but again,
no, Dowdle will probably go for 20 points. So.
Yeah, I mean, but again, don't forget he's also facing the Saints.
Pretty bad.
Both should have really good games. Both should really have good games. Emoji. Like, hold on, I can do it. Emoji like this. He's saying Mahomes or Penix.
Well, Mahomes on a bye, I think, right? So
he is.
And Penix is playing right now, so I would hope that you went for Penix, or else you have no quarterback for the week.
Well, time to start digging in the waivers.
That's
Judkins or Diggs? Judkins or Diggs? Some of these questions, man. Come on, guys, give us some good questions. Be more like Angel. Chala. Henderson or Rashad White?
That's a good question. I think I'm going to lean Henderson.
I might have to lean Henderson as well, and that's because of the tough defense the Patriots have. So I'm more nervous on Rashad White should get hopefully 14 to 15.
I mean, he's definitely more of a touchdown threat, in my opinion, than Henderson.
As
of right now.
True. As of right now. That is very true.
But I think both are going to be similar games, probably like another 12 points each.
Yeah. Minimum 12 points, I would say.
Hopefully.
I think so. Calvin White, Dobbs or Shakir?
I would go Shakir.
Okay.
I'm going to switch it up. I'm actually going to go Dobbs. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to go Dobbs.
I'm gonna take Dobbs on this one. Sebastian Goff or Hurts? Goff kind of getting better this past recent weeks, taking on the Commanders.
Yeah,
Hurts taking on the Packers on Monday Night Football.
I might lean Goff, man. I mean, no, I don't think you can sit Hurts, but the Commanders' pass defense is like absolutely horrible. They give up
Mhm.
like I think the third most points to wide receivers and quarterbacks. So definitely a good shout for Goff, but I don't think you can bench Hurts. I don't know. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I can attest that Goff might have a good week, but I will stick with the Hearts starting.
Yeah.
Adrian Dobbs or Kenneth Walker at the flex.
I think I'll just go with the better player in K9.
K9. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lean K9 as well. Can't go against K9. Let's see, Darnold or Baker.
That's a good question. Darnold's playing great right now. I
Man,
think I'm gonna lean Baker. I really expect a high scoring game today. I don't think there's gonna be much defense played. Patriots defense has looked good, but outside of the Bills, I haven't really seen a big test on that defense. And I think Baker and that crew, they play great at home. So I'm gonna go with Baker today. I think he's gonna get in the end zone a couple times and go for 300 plus.
yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Baker side as well. Luke Musgrave or Mason Taylor.
Wow, that's tough. Maybe I'll take the Musgrave actually because you saw what Ty Kraft can do, or Ty Kraft, Tucker Kraft can do, and I'm not by any means saying
Mhm.
that Luke Musgrave is Tucker Kraft, but opportunities will definitely be there. So I'll go Luke Musgrave actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna also take the chance on Luke Musgrave,
Mhm,
um, especially being the starter as well. Now,
mhm.
Warriors Herbert or Baker.
I think I'm gonna stick with Baker.
Yeah, I can attest. Prince start to Gibbs, Swift, Judkins. I think this
Gibbs and
might be
Judkins all
easy.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also Warriors pick two. Schmitty, AJ Brown, Ibuka, Flowers, Rome, and JSN. I think this is also easy.
Jason
JSN
and
and
AJ
Ibuka.
Brown.
Oh,
Buka. Sorry, I didn't even hear him. I didn't hear him. I didn't
yeah.
hear him. Yeah, Jason and
Uh,
Buka.
Jenny, JMO, Jennings, Wandell. Pick two. JMO, Wandell.
Um, I'm gonna bench JMO, I think.
Really? Well, then this
Yeah.
might answer this. That might be the answer to my next question because I have a question.
Okay.
Jacoby Myers, with Brian Thomas not starting, most likely, uh, or Jameson Williams.
Well, it's a tough question. It is a very tough question. The Texans defense is really good against
Mm-hmm.
the pass. I think they're like number one in terms of points given up to either wide receivers or quarterbacks.
Yep.
Oh, man. Hmm. I might take the chance on Jacoby Myers, actually.
Okay.
I think I would.
Uh,
I don't really think a
First
big
week
game's coming from
traded.
JMO. Yeah. I mean, he's a wide receiver one this week.
I know we were questioning. We were questioning whether or not we start the people that are traded, like Shaheed, right now.
Well, I think that's a little bit of a different scenario because he's not the wide receiver one this week,
Yeah, of
like
course.
Jacoby Myers is. That is tough,
Not
though. I
Parker
think both
Washington.
guys, absolutely not. I think both guys might give you a similar game. I think both guys are going to have underwhelming games, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I think you get a better shot with Jacoby Myers, although you have more upside with JMO. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm conflicting on that one as well. So I know I probably didn't help you at
Let me
all.
give you
But
also another kicker. Jacksonville taking on the number one wide receiver defense in Houston,
yeah,
whereas Detroit is facing Washington, number 31
yeah,
ranked in wide
that's a
receiver
big and
defense.
that's a big difference. But we've definitely seen games where Amon Ra goes for like 150 yards and 3 touchdowns, and JMO just gets left in the dust. Could definitely see
Yeah.
another one of those games.
Yeah.
Um, but you could say that on the flip side too. But then again, the Jaguars don't have another Amon Ra St. Brown. But
That's
you
true.
know, I'm not really sure. You're in a tough pickle here.
Tough pickle it is. Sonic, start Marvin Harrison or Judkins at the flex, two of your big guys, man.
I'm gonna go Judkins. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. You saw what he could do. I'm hoping that he can give you that every week going forward. You need Brissett to throw to him. That's all you need, I guess. But I'm going to go with Judkins. I think there's way more upside, and I think he's going to go for 25-plus points.
Okay. DeAndre, what's going on? Waddle, AJ Brown, or Rome Odunze for wide receiver 2? Can only pick one. Waddle. I think I might have said Wandell, but I meant Waddle.
I'm going to go with AJ Brown. He's been playing better for the most part.
Okay. I might actually take a little. Nah. All right. I'm gonna have to stick with AJ Brown. I was thinking maybe going Waddle, but taking on the Bills' defense is a little tough.
Mm-hmm.
That boy fresh, Parker Washington, Khalil Shakir, or Keenan Allen. You got to pick 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I might bench Keenan Allen.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna bench Keenan.
Dude, like he's barely even been playing, and it's like so annoying because he's sitting there at wide receiver 11, but like
preach to the choir.
Like 5 of his last 6 games have been single digits. He has like a 29, 30-point game in there somewhere. But it's like outside of that, he's been terrible. So
yeah,
I'm not bothering starting Keenan Allen this week. I have him in 2 leagues. I'm not starting him in either one. So I will sit him for the other 2 who are worse than him. But well, maybe Shakir's better. But
yeah, maybe it's a little bit. DeAndre, correct. Waddle never does good against the Bills. That is exactly why I couldn't pick him. I had to double check on his matchup. That was my biggest thing. I wanted to see what the matchup looked like and whether or not it was worth it. Let me ask you some running back rankings this week again. Amari D. Mercado, he's back in the mix. Can never forget about that man.
Yes, it's my pickup of the week.
Yeah. Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
Woody Marks.
Jesus.
Jordan Mason, because again, Aaron Jones is questionable, so we got to add Jordan Mason in the mix. And Devin Singletary.
Like the worst rankings you've ever given me.
Yeah, listen. This is some real questions that people have with some of these players that I need to figure out where you're ranking these, because these are going to be a lot of possibilities on flex starts this week.
I think I'm going to go Woody Marks at 1.
Okay. I would agree.
And then you have Singletary, DeMarcado, and then the 2 Vikings running backs.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to go with Woody Marks at 1.
Okay.
And I think who are the Vikings playing again? Oh, the Ravens. Oh, they have a bad run defense. I think I might go with Jordan Mason at 2.
And Jordan Mason at 2. Or without, with or without Aaron Jones? Doesn't matter.
Without Aaron Jones, he's 1 probably.
Okay.
Undoubtedly, if Aaron Jones doesn't play, he's number 1.
Okay.
But I'll say he's number 2 for right now. I'll say Aaron Jones is 3, and then I will say DeMarcado 4, Singletary 5. I think that's how I'll go.
Wow.
Maybe switch Jones and DeMarcado, but outside of that, I think I'm pretty solidified with those.
I'm gonna go Woody at 1. Woody at 1. I'm gonna go Singletary at 2.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding. I'm going.
Frick, come on.
Oh, frick! Who is the other one? DeMarcado. I asked this question. I forgot my own question.
Both Vikings running backs. DeMarcado.
Aaron Jones is number 5. Aaron Jones number 5.
Okay.
If Aaron Jones is starting, Jordan Mason 4, DeMarcado 3, Singletary 2.
What?
Let's go.
So you're gonna tell me a clear RB1 versus an awful run defense is 4?
Whoa! Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones are split in the backfield. That makes it questionable.
I'm saying if Aaron Jones is out.
Oh, then Jordan Mason's 1.
Oh, I thought you just said it. Even if Aaron Jones is out, he's RB4.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean it. If I did say that, I don't think I did, but I might have. No,
maybe
Jordan,
I'm hearing things. Okay.
You might be hearing some ghosts talking to you in your ear.
I might. It's definitely possible.
All right. Penguin Father, what's going on, Penguin?
Penguin Father.
Otten? Hey, listen, he's back every single week. He's ready for those questions.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Or Schultz?
I'm gonna go with Otten today. I think he gets in the end zone. I like both of these guys. My only thing is Stroud's not playing today, so I'm kind of nervous for Schultz. I'm actually benching him for Njoku, which I'm not happy about either.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm gonna bench Schultz today. I think, at least in the scenario.
I'm gonna take Otten this week as well. Penguin. Also,
Score
Njoku
update.
came out. Oh, let's get a
Score
score update.
update. JT into the end zone for 6. The Colts forced a turnover. Jonathan Taylor 1-yard rushing touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go. He's at 10 points, 10 fantasy points for anyone who's wondering, because I have him right now. 10 points with 6 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah.
Can we just also state Njoku was very happy that he did not get traded?
Yeah. Well, I think I brought it up. I mean, he's a clean guy through and through, and he actually means it, which is very rare. So the Browns see that. I think we must do. No, I'm glad they didn't trade him.
I'm glad
this week in Cleveland.
Oh, I think either my connection's Bufu or Gary's connection's Bufu. It might be my connection. I think it might be. I think it's Gary's connection, or it's my connection. No, it's Gary's connection. Definitely Gary's connection. Gary bugged out.
Nope, it was definitely my Wi-Fi just completely cut out for no reason.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell because you also left in TikTok, and I was like, well, definitely not my connection now.
Nope, it was
Penguin,
totally me.
I know Stroud is down, but the Jags just gave up 40 to Bowers.
Well, A, that's Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
A, that's Brock Bowers. B,
Davis Mills is throwing the ball to Schultz.
And right, exactly. It's not Stroud. And Stroud, we've talked about it, hasn't been great this year, but he's better than Davis Mills. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be too excited for Dalton Schultz today. I would go with Otten.
I wouldn't either. Sean, should I get Brissett or Tua? Those are the only QBs available. Well, I would get Brissett because Brissett has to score 20 plus points in every game he started. I just picked him up in my Dynasty League. He was available in my Dynasty League. And it just so happened to be that he was available and I need a quarterback. And I said, hey, screw it. I have Kyler on my team. Might as well bench him. He's going to go to the IR and take Brissett. Penguin, I appreciate you officially following us. Ethan, Diggs or Swift? Get Swifty or are we digging?
Well, Swift is expected to play, right?
Yeah, he is.
I think I'm going to lean Swift.
Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. I'm going to go Swift as well. I don't think you can start Diggs, to be honest. I'm very nervous in starting Diggs. But I will say he could have a good game because Booty's out.
Yeah, it's possible.
So he could be living life. He could be living life this week. Bliss, Stafford, or we baking some bakes?
I'm gonna go with Baker again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Baker as well. But Stafford should have a good game too. Hayden, Diggs or Myers?
See, this way I'm gonna lean Diggs, I think.
What? You're gonna lean
receiver one. Our receiver one today.
That's because I changed your mind. Yeah, that's because I changed your mind saying that Booty was out.
I mean, maybe.
I am going to take Diggs just based on quarterback play.
By the way, the Colts kicker missed PAT.
Are you joking?
Are
you joking?
No.
Oh my God, Badgley missed the kick. Great, he's at -1.
That's who they got now.
Yeah, they got Badgley. Like a Badgley. He's actually been doing pretty good. This is I think his first miss of an extra point this season.
He wasn't bad for the Chargers.
Second. No, he wasn't. He actually wasn't. He just hasn't been I feel like kickers are just you miss 150 plus and you're out the door.
Yeah, I mean they had to bring him in because Spencer Strader got hurt. I think for the rest of the year.
Yeah. He was out for the rest of the year, and Strader was going nuts.
Yeah, he was playing good, so kind of sucks. But
Danielle Henderson or Mr. Debo himself at the flex?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Henderson. Debo has not been playing good, man, and I'm
even
kind of
with Lauren out, Marcus Mariota at the helm.
he has not been playing good at all. Like I said, I'm really nervous for him. He started out pretty good, but I don't know the last time he went over double digits. So kind of hoping he can come back to life a little bit, but it's going to be on my bench if he does because I'm not starting him.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go Henderson as well, Danielle. So we take it. We take it. Guys, make sure you're hitting the follow button. Let's get us to 750 by the end of the show. 5 more followers.
Yeah.
750. That's not bad. That's not that hard to do.
It's light.
Mace. Yeah, light work. Mace, is Manungai worth the flex over Diggs? And just like that, Mace knows the drill. He gives us the follow. Yeah, is Manungai worth the flex over Diggs? Well, I will say I will choose Diggs unless Swift is not playing.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, which I think he is playing.
Yeah, Swift is projected to play.
Latest update anticipated to play, so I would go Swift, or I wouldn't go Manungai.
And you're going to find out whether or not Swift plays by 3 p.m. By 1 p.m. I'm reading my time zone, but flipped. Yeah, so I would go Diggs. Jenny, sit one. Jennings, Wandell, Jameson Williams. I feel like we just had this question. Wow.
Yeah, I think we actually did.
It's crazy how sometimes different people ask the same question, but yeah, it's like 10, 20 minutes apart.
Yeah.
And these people
that is crazy.
Question. It's wild. I'm sitting James. I'm sitting
I'm sitting JMO. We did have this discussion already.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Falcons are driving, by the way. Bijan just ran for 4 yards there. And Michael Penix just had a deep pass get penalized for defense pass interference. They're in the red zone.
Yep.
Red zone play. They're at Indy 14. Bijan in the end zone. Did you get anytime touchdown, Bijan?
I didn't, but I have him in fantasy, so I hope.
I would go anytime touchdown for Bijan.
I mean, it's like minus 350, so wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, then you don't bet on that. At that point, you don't bet on it. You want to bet on some things that you could actually win. Let me tell you right now, my Dynasty League, so I'm winning 36 points right now with whoever I have. I know I have JT. The person I'm facing has negative 1.28 points because of Michael Penix with the fumble. Because of Michael Penix. Negative 2.24 points for Michael Penix. Tyler Algier ran for 13 yards. He's not in the end zone.
No, but he's probably still in.
Goal. Yeah, he's probably
still in. Oh, Bijan's in there too. They give it to him. Wow. Shot. Tyler Algier in from the 6. Wow.
I just dropped him. I just dropped Algier.
So
I literally just dropped. Cinco Seis, welcome back. Because at that point, because Cinco Seis is in the chat, we got to go Seis Siete. 6, 7. Do I drop Tutton or Ollie Gordon? I have A-Chain. You drop Ollie Gordon because you have A-Chain.
Again.
Ollie Gordon or Bashal Tutton?
Oh, Jesus. Those are to start?
No. Do I drop?
Yeah, I would drop Ollie Gordon just because you have A-Chain, I guess. I mean, it's not about handcuff, but...
I mean, I just watch A-Chain go down.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad idea to handcuff.
But... No, it's not a bad handcuff. But again, at the same time, you're going to have Ollie Gordon be on the bench. You're never starting Ollie Gordon. So you might as well get Tutton, who has the possibility of getting some points and potential.
Yeah.
Echo Monty or Vidal? Gary, you were big on Monty last week. You sold me.
Yeah, I mean...
He actually didn't do that bad. It just wasn't what you were expecting.
What was it, like 9, 10 points? Something like that? He got in the end zone. I think it was 10 points.
Yeah, I think it was 11.
Something like that. But I don't know if I'm this high on him on the next go. I think it's going to be a big passing day. So I'm going to go Vidal.
10 points on the dot. I'm going to go Vidal as well. Manungai. Adam, Manungai or Vidal?
Vidal.
Vidal. Now, if Swift does not play,
Yeah, if Swift doesn't play, it's 100% Monanga. We saw what he
Yeah.
did last week, and again played the Bengals. But so
I agree, Gary. Let me ask you for this trade question. DK Metcalf for Michael Pittman and a 2027 first round pick.
oh yeah,
Would you take the DK side or the Pittman? This is in Dynasty, of course, because it's a
I think I'm going to take the Pittman first rounder side.
okay. Now, what about DK for Pittman in a 27 second?
No, I'm taking DK. Here's my thing. I think that
Okay.
the reason why is because here's the thing. Like, I don't want to say DK is not worth a first round pick because he is in essence, but I personally would not want to give up a first round pick for DK Metcalf. Like that's just me. I'll be honest with you. I only give up first rounders if I'm getting like a good player
Mm-hmm.
because you only know how good these players can turn out. And I mean, it
Yeah.
depends. Like if it's like the last pick in the first round or like one of the top five picks, obviously. But I'm assuming that's a later pick. But I would still take that side. I think.
Okay. I'm in this predicament because I have DK on my dynasty team, and I do
Mhm.
not want him. Well, I do want him, but he just hasn't been the producing the way I need him to do to
Exactly.
kind of get over the edge and win. So I thought maybe go for an older player who isn't that great, but is playing somehow really good this year, and that's
Well,
Michael Pittman.
he is playing good this year, and
Well, that's what I'm saying. Top 12, I think. Currently without a catch, by the way.
and he's also not necessarily old either. Like he's only a year
28.
older than DK. I mean,
Yeah,
DK
but
is
I
not
mean
like 23 anymore. So it's
that's
like,
true.
he's getting up there too. 27 getting up there is crazy, but we know how these things go.
Yeah.
Um, but that's just me personally. That's how I am as a dynasty player. I don't really want to give up a first rounder unless it's for a top player, and DK just isn't that right now. Um,
Hmm.
kind of started off the season pretty good, but he's kind of fallen off since then. Pittman's playing good with the Colts again. Is it for real? I don't know, but fantasy wise, he's playing good. I think you get in the first round is the big piece that makes me say I'd rather take Pittman in the first.
What about a team that is struggling to win, trade DK and getting Lad McConkey? What would the deal need to look like?
Oh, yeah, this is dynasty.
Because
So I was gonna say
I don't think it could be one for one.
no, 100% not. Brad McConkey's what 22, 23. So it's like
23.
yeah, 23. So definitely need to throw in something. I would say you need to throw in a first probably, and
Okay.
maybe like another bench player. I guess.
Okay. Okay. That's what I was curious about. Sean, starting Swift, stack Munungai or play Flowers in the flex?
Sorry, I wasn't listening because I just saw Daniel Jones throw an absolutely beautiful deep ball, which I can't believe I'm watching. Alec Pierce just caught it for like I think a 40-yard touchdown, 45-yard touchdown
Pierce in
maybe.
the end zone.
Alec Pierce, yeah. So
Uh huh.
Colts go up. I think they're gonna go for two to make it
I
a
would think so.
7-point game, but I
Man,
don't
this is so
really know.
upsetting that this game is turning out great because if I was back in Denmark, this is the game I'd be going to right now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
had it set where I was going to go to this game. I was going to go to this game and I was going to go to the Spain game if possible, but here we are.
yeah. So far, it's looking pretty damn good. I'm sorry. What was
Here
the
we are
question?
in Japan. Sean, starting Swift, should I stack Munungai or play Flowers in the flex? I'm throwing Flowers in the flex.
Yeah, 100%.
Um, Tomlin, Henderson, White, or Derrick Henry? Start one.
Oh, Derrick Henry's been
Badgley kicked the
so
extra point.
mid. Yeah, so but Henry's been so mid, man. But you can't bench him. I don't think you still can't. He's been playing better than the rest still. So it's like I think I would lean Henry still, 100%.
I'm gonna go Henry as well. J-Tel, Addison, Kincaid, Henderson, or Allen in my flex. I'm torn between Henderson and Addison.
Yeah, me too.
I might lean.
Me too.
I might lean
I think I'm.
Addison.
I think I'm going to lean Henderson. I haven't seen. Well, we've seen one game from Jordan Addison with Jason McCarthy throwing to him. That was last game, and he had what?
Wasn't too bad.
What do you have last game? Like 8 points.
Yeah, I think it was just around double digits. It was to do 8.4.
Yeah. So like, I mean, that's obviously a drop off from what he had in the 4 games with.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it. I'm going Henderson.
Yeah,
Screw it.
that's just how I feel right now. I
We're
want to see.
just because we're expecting him to get in the end zone.
Okay, that's right. You just came up with that on your own, right? No,
No,
I mean,
I said because you are expecting him to get in the end zone. So
okay.
let me.
Well, let me put it this way. I want to see Addison work together with this god tier quarterback, right?
God tier, no doubt.
Right.
No doubt.
Exactly. Stud. No, and to be real though, I want to see him, work with JJ McCarthy first before starting him. I actually could start him at my flex this week because I don't have a lot of options, but I'm actually not starting him because I want, like I said, to see him go with JJ McCarthy because he was much better with Wentz. But again, it's only been 1 game, so.
We have breaking news.
What's that?
Justin Fields has been named the starting quarterback this week.
Who else would it be?
Who else could it be? Kirby, start one. Shakir, Watson, or Johnston? QJ.
Shakir, Watson. Christian Watson? Is it? Yeah, probably right. Yeah. I'm going to go with QJ.
Okay. Tomlin's got back-to-back. A.J. Brown or Tez?
A.J. Brown.
Henderson, White, or Derrick Henry, we already mentioned. We got to start Derrick
Henry.
Polly, Baker, or Stafford. We also had a question very
already
similar.
Answered that. Yep.
And we're going Baker. Jared with the Euro sign. Should I drop? Should I start Olave or Jameson Williams?
I'm going to go with Olave.
Yeah. I don't think you can go against Olave at all. Let's see. How's the game going? Still 13-7? Okay.
13-7. Colts just kicked off.
Okay. Well, I think that might just do it unless we have one more question in the chat. But I think that just about wraps it up in this week's show. No?
Yeah, it was pretty good so far.
It was good. It was a good show. I'll throw in the music just because I can't hear the music, Gary.
Yeah, I know. You gotta fix that, man. You gotta get that
fixed. You put it in the private chat. You're like, oh, by the way, the music's still going.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It doesn't necessarily bother me, but I already know like someone who's watching it is like, it's going on for like 10 minutes now. So it's like,
of course.
Like I always make sure to let you know, but.
To close it out, Ivan, actually close out the 2 questions. Moore or Jennings?
I'm gonna go with Jennings. Actually. Oh no, I'm gonna go with DJ Moore. He's been coming back to life.
DJ Moore as well. And finally, to close it off, Ivan, Monty or Flowers or T-Mac or Monungai at the flex?
T-Mac.
T-Mac is what we say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it in this week's episode. This week's show of Week 10 starts and sits. We are here every single Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time and every single Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We're live on TikTok. We're live on Whatnot. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live everywhere. Just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit whatever button you can on whichever platform you're listening to. Later on TikTok this week, we will be doing another pack opening. New shipment came in. It's a new box that we've never opened before. It is the 2025 Mosaic. We are looking for stained glass or Genesis. Just saying.
Sir.
Just saying. And it was a very cheap deal. Got a good deal on it. So, anyways, that's going to do it in this week's episode. Make sure to follow us all over social media at SportsTimeHQ. Again, if you haven't done so already, go use that code SportsTimeHQ on Underdog Fantasy. They're going to match your first deposit up to $100. Gary, got any good picks this week? Props?
Like I said, I'm going the over in the Pats game. So
yeah, over on the Pats game. Make sure to do it. Anytime touchdowns?
Judkins.
Henderson?
That's all I got. Hey,
Henderson
hopefully
Judkins? Henderson
Hopefully the
Judkins. Let's go Henderson
OSU
Judkins.
duo can fall into the end zone together. Yeah, I would love that. That'd be cool.
Let's go. That would be great. That would be great. Go follow Gary all over social media at GDPicks. And I am Fernando. I'm your host, Sports Time HQ. And we'll see you all on Tuesday for our waiver show.